is going to be for my Cancers. My Cancer rising. This is going to be for my Cancer rising. My Cancer risings, okay? Or people that have Capricorn in the 7th house, okay? Now, the 7th house is all about love. It's all about relationships. It's all about marriage and partnerships. So, with this new moon here, it can very well be a new beginning for a partnership that either already exists or that is about to come into your life. Hold on, let me vape real quick. Now, with the new moon falling in your partnership sector, you'll see a clear new path for hitting a shared goal alongside a dear friend, loved one, or coworker. With go-getter Mars there as well, now harmonizing with lucky Jupiter in your networking zone, okay, aka your 11th house. Emphasizing collaboration is the key to feeling connected and accomplished. It's possible that some of you could be working out the kinks of a relationship that could prove to be stable, okay? Whether, again, that's platonic, romantic, whatever. All right, so let's go ahead and dive a little bit deeper. We're going to pull some energies. Immediately before I could even pluck, we got partnerships and alliances. Like literally, I go to shuffle and partnerships and alliances falls out. Spirit is in the room, okay? And then at the bottom of the deck, we got throat chakra. Cancer risings or people with Capricorn in their 7th house. Is there something that you need to get off your chest? Is there something that you need to say? You might want to check out the Gemini video or the Gemini, rising sign that I just did, or Capricorn 8th house rather, that I just did, because it felt like it tied up with this like very deeply. It felt like it tied up with this very deeply. Also, there's somebody else too that ended up getting partnerships and alliance, and I feel like it was Taurus rising. So it's possible you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Taurus rising or somebody with heavy Taurus placements. It's extremely possible. Okay, but let's go ahead and get into this energy. Okay, we have partnerships and alliances. This is about seeing the fruits of your labor take seed and blossom. There may still be a lot to do, but watch out for synchronicities, which could bring opportunities to form connections or unexpected alliances that may create something new. These could assist you in gathering resources for future projects. Now, with all partnerships, always remember that there has to be an even exchange of energy. If you give too much, whereas your partner gives too little, it will leave you feeling energetically drained and cause potential disharmony in the union. There must be an overall balance within the alliance in order for it to work and blend together for optimum results. This reminds you that success comes in many forms, even from the most unlikely sources. Have an open mind when listening to others. So, yeah, you definitely might want to check out that Gemini. I don't know why. Like, listen, like maybe y'all at Gemini, maybe y'all at Cancer rising late degrees. Chat, I don't know. But you might want to check out that Gemini video, or maybe you're dealing with a Gemini placement or somebody who has Capricorn in their 8th house, because when I tell you that it kind of relates to this message right here, it's like it's given you have feelings for someone and you need to open up and speak up about it, or they have feelings for you and they need to open up and speak about it. It's given going through a whole psychological change and just really coming to terms with how you want your life to be set up, who it is that you want to be partnered with, and what's going to make sense practically. Like Cancer risings, y'all approach love and relationships in a very practical way. Now, obviously, wherever you have Venus sitting and like your Venus sign, that changes things a little bit, but you have Capricorn in your 7th house, which means that you go about relationships in a very business oriented way. So it could very well be like, okay, whoever I partner with, it has to make sense on paper. We have to look good, or we have to have a shared common goal. Like we got to be, like Capricorn 7th house gives very much like Jay-Z and Beyonce, Kim and Kanye, like boss power couple type, right? Like it just has to make sense on paper. So let's keep going. What do we have for my Cancer risings? What we got for my Cancer risings? I'm not taking that. Okay. Because the Hierophant came out and immediately I heard commitment, but Spirit said don't take it. So it's possible that some of you could be avoiding commitment, and that can be what because Capricorn energy is all about commitment as well. And so some of you could be scared of commitment or avoiding commitment. And that could be what's going on. Am I keeping that? Am I keeping that? Okay. Yeah, we just had the moon come out. Yeah. It's given delusion, babe. It's given delusion. It's given mystery. It's given um premonitions even, because Cancer risings are, y'all are very psychic. Like y'all are psychic as fuck. One of my favorite placements. I love Capricorn risings. You know, because as a Cancer, as a Capricorn rising, I love Cancer risings because Cancer risings are psychic as fuck, and y'all are literally have the same, well, the opposite natal chart as Capricorn risings, which I am. But it's giving delusions. It's giving delusions. It's giving living in an illusion. It's giving not really being honest. Okay, so we have the moon, we have the four of swords, and we have the fool. You know what I mean? We have the moon, we have the four of swords, and then we have the fool. Okay, so with the moon, the four of swords, and the magician, it's giving you not really being honest, and not really being honest about certain feelings that you may have, or a certain idea that you may have in your head. Um, is more so given underlying emotions. You know, it may be that, okay, because I feel a split. I feel like half of the collective may be a situation where maybe you're not being honest with a partnership. Okay, you're not being honest within a partnership as far as like, okay, this isn't working, or there needs to be some sort of growth, or something needs to happen. But it also feels like almost like lying to yourself and thinking that you're not ready for something, or feeling like you're not ready to advance things to the next level. And it could be some sort of attachment to something from the past, where maybe codependency issues, or I'm just really feeling like afraid to let your guard down. Like afraid to let your guard down. That's what I'm getting. It's feeling very much like I rather live in this delusion and act like I have not healed and I'm not ready, because at the end of the day, I'm afraid to let my guard down. And that's the thing, right? People think that fear completely goes away. It doesn't go away. You just learn how to manage it better. It's always going to be there. It's just about you managing it to a point where it doesn't control your life, right? Like it's natural, it's human for you to wonder if things will go wrong, but it's not okay for you to be in a space where you're letting fear dictate your life. And I feel like you've healed and done the work, and psychologically, like again, you want to check out that Gemini video. Check out that Gemini rising and Capricorn and eighth house video, because it feels very much like I've already done the work. I'm just not being honest that I'm ready. I'm just not being honest that I'm ready. And it could be because um maybe like a lack of self-love, or maybe some self-care that's needed. It could be past codependency and abandonment issues that's coming up. But yeah, be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Like if you've done the work, you've done the work. Don't continue to hold yourself back because you're afraid of what if. Again, you have Capricorn in your seventh house. So the way that you approach partnerships is in a very business-like type of way. But this new moon is here to encourage you and empower you and tell you to basically listen, boss up. Boss up. Stop being a scared little bitch and boss up, and know that the universe is here to support you. Okay, because again, you also have Jupiter in your 11th house, that's there to help you feel connected and accomplished to other people. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. Definitely make sure you go to my website, thealanansouls.com, to book you a personal reading, and I will see you in the next one. Okay. Tell me what you wanna be.